Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel, which is taking place in Farming Simulator 25. And today we're going to be doing sort of a rags to riches type ordeal here, but we're going to put my twist on it. We're going to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to go through some settings that I'm going to put just so that I make sure I have fun throughout this series as well, and so it's not a complete total crazy. I like a challenge, but not a crazy challenge, right? So we actually have a starting farm here, which I contemplated doing, having a starting farm or not, but just to get us going so the first couple episodes aren't just me doing a whole bunch of contracts and being like crazy like that. We actually inherited this farm from my grandfather, who's too old to be able to basically take care of it now. So we're gonna start with just a little bit of stuff. We got $100,000 to our name. And the ultimate goal of this challenge is to pay back the loan that we have and also just get back to $1 million, as well as pretty much I want to try to own pretty much every single um, production in the game. And there's quite a bit of productions, so I want to be able to get through all of the productions as well. So we start with these three farms here. We've got wheat and canola. The canola's looks like it's ready to be harvested. And then we also have oats, I believe. I don't really know what this one is. Um, but both the wheat and the oats, or the oats and the canola, are ready to harvest. So we will get that going. What is on field two? We might just have to drive down there and figure it out. Oh, it's barley. Okay. So yeah, we have a starting farm that we inherited from my grandfather. He was in a little bit of a little bit in debt, so we took over his debt with a $100,000 loan that we took out. So we got $100,000 loan. That's where $100,000 comes from. So basically, let's get started. We're gonna hop on in this amazing Massey Ferguson combine harvester right here. So we're actually going to just attach that. I personally don't really use the combine. Oh wait, before we get started, let me go over what settings that I will be using, because I actually have to go in and change them. I'm a little bit too far ahead of myself already. So let's do that real quick. So let's go into settings and general setting. Nope, wrong one. Game setting. So we have one seasonal day per month. We have seasonal growth on. Yes, snow would be on as well. Fixed visual month it is not on. Crop destruction will be turned off. Periodic plowing, field, limestone, and weeds are all off because they sort of annoy me and it just adds crazy. But if a tornado does come on by, I will allow it to destroy my fields because that's, a little bit of fun right there. And I've also never had that happen all the time that I've been playing, so it'll be interesting to see how it is. The dirt will be normal. Automatic engine start, yes. Stop and go braking, yes. And then I think all this stuff is normal. Let's turn off all this sort of stuff for when I do hire AI workers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's hop on back into it, and we should be able to harvest both the uh, wheat and the canola. They added a lot more crops. They've added spinach. They added rice, of course. That was the big thing. So they've added quite a bit. I believe they added the beans too, or peas, sorry, peas and the beans. So I'll have to dabble in all that stuff. I have played this game just a little bit. I like the new farm or precision farming things that they have to make it a little bit easier with like the headlands and stuff. So like I enjoy that. Of course, you gotta unfold the harvester first before you can lower it and turn it on. Ooh. No, let's have the straw swap. That might be our first purchase. Will be the there's no one. Apparently, no, I forgot go. Hold H for... Oh, we're not hiring an AI worker. I did that wrong. It should be... There we go. Steering assist. Here we go. I held the wrong button. Yeah, automatic. So yeah, this is, if you haven't seen it yet, this is actually sort of cool. So like, it actually puts down where exactly you have to go, and I sort of like this. It makes farming a little bit more easier, and you can also activate cruise control. You can activate cruise control over. Just make sure that you follow all the lines. Like I was saying, I missed that because I wrote all the lines completely off. If you just follow the line, that'll make everything better. You can just activate the steering assist, and then there you go. It is now activated. Now it should automatically connect. Now you won't pull out the line unless you press a button to move it. So if you just hold, I'm on computer, so if you just hold W, you go nice, close and down. Let's get this field all harvested here. So we're gonna have canola. Let all this go off. Here we go. I think we did 2 headlands for this. And then we go up and down. I don't actually know what I selected. What did I select? Let's see. Yeah, 2 headlands. Okay. So here we go. Now connect to the line, and we'll make sure that you connect everything that you should. It wasn't connected on the line originally when we first started. So yeah, this whole series is going to be sort of a little bit more of a challenge. So it'll be pretty fun. I'm gonna enjoy this. I've never really done this bigger challenge before. We're already down to $99,999 because I accidentally hired an AI worker. You know, that's always fun. Sometimes it's picky. Stop going off. I'm gonna crash out maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so we've got the canola going here. Get the canola going. And then once we're done with the canola, I will fast forward to when we're done with the canola. Start the wheat. We'll set some AI workers to help start with the wheat. And then when we're done with the wheat, we will I'll get like a, what you call it? Oh my gosh. Picker-upper of the straws for the wheat when that one's all ready. And then we'll also be able to get, see, this is why I like being able to start a little bit earlier, you know? I like having a little bit early. We did all that stuff. the great feeling of having it the exact same width as your header. As we're coming up to be done here, we're going to dump this into our silo that we have. I think we have a silo somewhere around the farm. If not, we'll buy one with our $100,000. Just so that we don't have to sell it right away. We can look to see when canola has the best selling time. And we are officially done. So let's wait for this to stop pouring out and we're good. So we are all good there. I personally don't like trailer headers. Not my forte. I don't really like them. I don't use them very often. So there's that. Let's see. Is there? Yeah, there's a silo. That's right. There's a silo right over there. So let's pipe it out so that we know how far how far away we can go by dumping it. Whoa! Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. So we're gonna dump this into the silo. As my game auto saves, that's good. Let's look to see when canola has the best prices. Canola. So the best time to sell it is going to be in December when it's $2,188 per 1,000 liters. So that'll actually be pretty good. So that's pretty dang good if I do say so myself. And we dumped everything out. I pressed the wrong button there. But now it's going to be time to tackle this wheat field. So with this wheat field, we're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to hire AI worker. I'm going to hire a worker. One of my grandfather's old colleagues that he used to work with back in the day. I think it's a. I don't know. I don't know how big the meter is, so we're just gonna go with 6. I don't know how big the header is, so we're gonna do that. Yeah. So let's start with this. And here we go. Here we go. So now that the AI work that's going to be hired, it is going to collect the wheat. Make sure it puts out a straw swab. It is not putting so on higher. Put out the straw swath higher again. There we go. No. Yes. Okay. So this should put out straw now. And we did put out straw. So I'm gonna get out of here. And what do we, so let's see. So here is our little cultivator that we have. We have that. We have this nice John Deere 360. 3,650 right here. Nice little tractor we got that can, well, it doesn't have a lot of horsepower on it, but it gets the job done. So we can start by either seeding or we can go with that. I don't even know where we would start to plant because what's the what planting season are we in currently? Planting season is going to be the green, so we're going to have to look at. I mean, we could plant canola right now, but the thing with planting it now is it'll take a year. So we could just redo canola again. I actually don't know what green beans are. I don't know if we need anything special to harvest green beans. Let's actually look. Sorry. Let's look here. Let's look in the cultivators first. Cultivator. Nope, forage harvesters. Oh my gosh, I gotta read before I click, not read after I click. Here it is. Combine harvesters. So it looks like it can do soybeans. Let's see, where's ours? Yes, I think it's this one. I think this one's ours. So it should be able to do let's see if we can do anything for... Is it a vegetable? I don't actually know what it is. But honestly, it sounds pretty interesting and cool. But we also need to look out for what we're gonna feed our like cows, because we do have 3 cows that are right here. So with the 3 cows that are here, they obviously need hay, water, and TMR, which I can't really provide them currently, but we could do that in the future. But as of right now, we're just going to go with the... we're going to provide them with hay and maybe some grain. So look at the cows. I believe they eat grass. They obviously eat grass. They don't eat grain. Those are the chickens. But let's see what they eat. You come over here. So yeah, food. Doesn't really tell me much of anything. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good. Okay. It should tell me in here. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, they have a meadow grass, which is inside the thing. But also we want TMR, which would be 80 hay, 80 silage, and 40 grass. But they have 40% meadow grass, which is the actual grass that's in there. I mean, we could buy TMR from the store, but that's a lot more expensive. So what I did in Farming Simulator 22 is I bought the pasture that had the automatic TMR creator. So all I had to do was provide it with the silage, the grass, and the wheat, and I keep saying wheat and the hay, in order for it to be put in and made into the TMR. But we don't have that currently. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to buy the TMR mixer. We'll have to buy the TMR mixer, which, let's see, I don't really know where it would be under. It would be under animals. Here we go, TMR mixers. So we'd have to obviously get one of these and mix them all up. So it's a little bit of a more of a process to do animals. But the rice actually looks like something that I would want to do at some point. Not right now. I obviously we don't have enough money, and if we expand too quickly, it'll be a little bit crazy. But that's what we got going on for us currently. So honestly, what we should do is we should go to the store and pick up one of, let's see, Forge Wagons. There we go. We can just buy this small one for now. We can buy this small one for now. Actually, no, we don't add silage tanks. That should be fine. Buy. And now we gotta go pick it up at the store. And you'll learn really quickly in this series that I am a directional idiot. Don't really know what I'm doing, so we're down to 69,000. Nice. And only if it was 69,420, that'd be even better. But instead it's $69,555. And I'm already going the wrong direction. Oops, sorry, hope you don't need that stop sign. Ooh, somebody's crops are withering away. With lots of weeds too, oh man. And that's why I don't have weeds on. I hate weeds. But yeah, I hope to expand my empire. Oh wait, yeah. The silo doesn't actually take the what we're picking up off the ground. Oh my lord, my brain is farting today, don't worry about it. But we are sort of at the store. The store is actually back here on this map. What I like to do instead of going down the driveway there, I just like to go. We are on Riverbed Springs, which I forgot to mention. This is a vanilla map. Anyone can play, whether you're on computer, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever you're on, you can play it. So this is Riverbed Springs, by the way. It's a pretty nice map. I've played this. I played it before a little bit just to get used to some of the new mechanics of the game and everything. Just to get used to it. So that, I kind of knew what I was doing before I played. I'm also a directional idiot, so I need to always have the map here, and I'm sorry if that annoys you guys, but I don't really care. I also need to go change kilometers as well as I'm still in euros, so I need to change that as well in the settings, which I forgot to do, but I will do that for next episode, so we don't take any more time out of this episode. But yeah, we're gonna turn here. Yay! If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you like as well as subscribe if you made it this far. This is going to be the pilot episode, so if I get lots of engagement, I will continue to do the series. Just have some fun, That's what the goal is to just have fun, and I missed my entrance to my own fun. I was too busy talking to the fans that have made it this far into the video. Back at the farm. I'm actually going to hop on right behind. Is he full? He shouldn't be full. Oh no, they're still there. Okay, I'm actually going to start collecting nice and early. It shouldn't be anywhere close to being full yet. So there's that. So yes. I'll have to buy like a barn or something to get all of the straw to be stored in, because I don't have a baler, which actually maybe we should have bought instead of the forge wagon. Probably would have been a smarter idea. Hindsight 2020. Let's just drive this on over. If you guys have any Farming Simulator later tips, or you guys just want to give me feedback, make sure you say that down below in the comments. Also, any mod suggestions? I have a couple I have 2 mods installed. One's an automatic watering thing for greenhouses. Because we'll eventually get greenhouses started at some point. So a little bit of a cheat. Not really a cheat, so I don't want to do it too early, but it sort of is at the same time. But I do want to have it automatically watered. This mod should take the money away that it costs to fill up the barns the greenhouses after each month. So it's not free water. So it's not going to be like cray. Do you love me? That's copyright. But yeah, this first batch we can take it and put it in with our cows just so that they have some straw to sit on. Again, they're not going to have much of pretty much anything else. We don't have TMO, we don't have grass going, we don't have hay going. So that's our warning to see that the worker is at 80% full capacity. So a little bit here, probably another pass or so. But before we have to get the tractor over. Don't hit me. I'm turning this way. Interesting. AI. Artificial intelligence will rule the world one day. We don't even have to worry about farming. It'll all be done by robots. I guess so. Probably shouldn't be doing all my popping my penis. So they teach you in schools not popping penis, but sometimes it's easier said than done. Sometimes you get sometimes your ADHD gets in front of you and you start doing a whole bunch of stuff. almost full here, as well as that is almost full, so I'm actually going to disconnect you. I could probably get an AI worker to get there as well. I know we have a tipper around here somewhere. I think I saw it in one of the barns. This barn, yeah. Where's this barn? Right, where's this barn? Oh, this tractor even comes with a weight. Thank you, Grandpa. How is that good? We also have to keep in mind that we have to pay back our loans through as well. Oh, good. I like it. The AI workers not parking below. There we go. Pipe is out and pipe is ready, and the pipe will be dumping. I hope this will release most of it in here. We'll go put this in the silo again because wheat I think is best to be sold in January, if I remember off the top of my head. So we'll be getting that done. Let me even this out a little bit. There we go. I'm sure there's still going to be a little bit left inside the massey, but again, we'll see. 99, 8,000 liters. How much is still left in here? I actually emptied it all. That was actually quite impressive. Get back up here, so this guy can turn around. Actually, let's just. So this is actually the perfect size for that. That one right there. But yeah, I do have a couple mods downloaded. So one of the mods was obviously what I was saying before. Was automatic watering mod. But another mod that I have is also universal hauling mode because I can't stand having to like deal with all the pallets and stuff. This is wheat. This is not. But I can't stand to it takes so long to mess with all the pallets and stuff. I can't. It makes me go mentaler than I already am. So let's dump this, and actually let's check to see when the best time to do it is. The best time would be, we're looking for wheat is down here. I was right, it is January. So yeah, if we sold it right now, we'd actually be getting the lowest bang for our buck. So it's actually decent. But yeah, I do want to know where this green beans comes from, because I think that would actually be kind of cool if we were able to do a green bean field. I mean, it's only harvesting season, so you'd have to wait until April. So yeah, obviously the beets and potatoes we can't do those. Let's see, soybeans we won't be able to do again until April and May. So really the only things that we can plant this month would be canola, pretty much only canola, and poplar, but we don't really want poplar. We can wait until next month to do wheat. So actually, let's do that. I'm actually gonna have this guy get started cultivating the field. And we're actually just gonna dump this right on over here for the time being. So disconnect that and start flying. The cultivator should be in here. That's the seeders, cultivators on the other side. It's only 11:20 in the afternoon. Yes, sir. There we go. So let's get this going in the afternoon. In the morning is not even. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's connect this one up. Perfect. Careful coming on out. We're actually gonna hire another AI worker. Yeah, we're spending a lot of money on AI workers. So much for rags to purchase. You know, it makes so much sense, doesn't it? But what you gonna do when we come for you? No, start with headland first. There we go. And now it should cultivate on some. Hello? AI worker. There's an AI worker in there. Hello, AI worker. Hello, AI worker. I think it's confusing with whatever else it wants to do. So let's start it from there. Alright. What's a 4-meter headland? You have to start with the up and down first because it's a frickin'. Anybody know why this is doing it? Because I certainly don't. Okay, I guess we'll start by doing it this way then. There we go, now it's working. Okay, that was weird. But yeah, now back to this. We have a little bit more left to do. A little bit more left to pick up. Before we can go dump it. And we're actually gonna go dump this into the cans now. See if they got anything of interest. See if they like it, yes. Actually needs to be bales. It actually needs to be bales. That's right. Yeah, it actually needs to be bales, I think. Or I just wasn't in the right spot. It should take it either way, like what? Anybody knows why it's not letting me dump it? Please let me know. I think it has to be because of the bales, but honestly I'm not quite sure, and of course I can't dump it there. So let's see if we can buy like um, one of these, right? Those are the buildable things. Yeah, so apparently we can build things in this game. I don't really know. What does that do? Old wind wheel with water tank? Huh. Interesting. Do they not have it? Or am I just being dumb? Because I need one that is used to store, um... here it is, Hayloft. And how much is it? $63,000? No, we'll just have to, I guess we just have to sell it then. Oh. Okay, where's it gonna get me the most bang for my buck at this point? Well, we'll get to make a little bit of money back. So let's see where the straw. Oh, good. So honestly, we might just leave it here. We're gonna leave it there for now. We're gonna leave this right there. Because, yeah, it'll be a little bit until we can get before we can sell it, because it's at the lowest right now for $98 per 1,000 liters. And this worker is done, so that's good. we're going to leave this field like this for now until we can get everything all set up. And then while that field is doing that, this is going to be the end of the video. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this pilot episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and comment. I said that earlier, and subscribe. It makes me know that I'm appreciated for what I'm doing, as well as just I want to provide entertaining content for all of you as well. So just a college kid who wants to have fun playing video games, and why not record it at the same time. But anyways, just thank you everybody, and off camera I will finish cultivating that field so that next episode we can begin planting. Very, very exciting, I know. So let's begin planting for get ready to begin planting next episode. And as well as picking up all the rest of the hay, or the straw that we'll have to do. As well as off camera, I believe we have a barley field over on the other side that we still need to harvest. So let's get over here. Growth. Actually, no, it's still growing. Okay. No, it's already harvested. Never mind. So we have 3 fields to plant. So off camera, I'll cultivate this field as well as this field to basically get everything started and get that process going. And so we can plant pretty much every field except for field 3 because it obviously still has the straw on it. That we will pick up and sell next episode. But thank you everybody very, very much for watching this first episode. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.